In this video, we will look at a few examples to practice making box and whisker plots on our calculators. Example A, the following numbers represent the number of siblings in each family for 15 randomly selected students. And we have a list of 15 numbers. Use technology to construct a box and whisker plot to display the data. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is actually enter the data into your calculator. So you click Stat, and then we go to Edit, the first thing right there, and we're going to enter in our data into the list. So scroll up and clear the data that's already there, and now just start entering in the numbers. So 4, 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, and keep in mind that the numbers do not need to be given in order. The calculator doesn't need to have them in order. So you don't need to waste your time putting them in numerical order first. Once we have that, make sure that you are in the right mode for your stat plots. I already am. I am in box plot right here, but if it wasn't, then you would need to go in and select the box and whisker plot from the options if you had it as like a line graph or a bar graph. And we also want to set our window. So that's, what we really are worried about is the X's, the range. So this is set from 40 to 60. So if I graphed it like this, I wouldn't see anything because none of these numbers are between 40 and 60. I want numbers between like 0 and 10. That would include all of my numbers. So I'm going to change this to be from 0 to 10. And the scale is fine setting it at 1. And again, those Y values make no difference at all. They can be whatever you want. It won't make a difference. And now we can graph. And there we have it. That is the box and whisker plot. From this, we can figure some stuff out by using the trace button. But basically, that's how you do it. Now let's go to example B. So example B says, list the 5 number summary values for the data in example A. So the 5 number summary is minimum, Q1, which is the median of the first half, median, Q3, which is the median of the second half, and maximum. And the calculator will tell us all of those pretty easily. What we need to do is, see right now the median is highlighted. That's that middle part, it's blinking. That's 4, so we can put that in. Then scroll over to the left, and I see that Q1 equals 2. See, it says that down at the bottom, so I can enter that in. And scroll to the left again, and I get the min is 1. And then scroll back to the right, and I get my max is 8. And go backwards, and Q3 is 6. So that's the 5 number summary for the data about the number of siblings. Example C, construct a box and whisker plot using technology to represent the average number of sick days used by 9 employees of a large industrial plant. The numbers of sick days are as follows. And then what are the values for the 5 number summary? So the first thing we have to always do is enter in the data so the calculator knows what we are dealing with. So clear out what we already have and enter in the data. So 39, 31, 18, 34, 25, 22, 32, 23, and 22. Once we have all the data in there, we can reset our window. I know that the stat plot is already still at my box plot, so I don't need to change that. But I do need to change the window because the range is now not from 0 to 10. It's from, well, let's say 10 up to 40. So I'm going to change this from 10 to 40. And click graph. And there we go. So we can see our box and whisker plot, so we could lay or write out our 5 number summary with the min, Q1, the median, Q3, and the max. And remember, to figure out those values, you just push trace, and then you'll see the median is blinking highlighted. It tells you down in the bottom left that the median is 25. And then we can scroll to the left. Q1 is 22 and the minimum is 18. And scroll back to the right, and we get that Q3 is 33, and the max is 39. So that's it. So the calculator makes it pretty easy to analyze the data using the box and whisker plot. All you really need to do is enter it in.